Homer somehow got his leg stuck in the basketball hoop while shooting. The next second, he fell to the ground and the backboard glass shattered onto his knee. Homer was rushed to the hospital and had to undergo surgery. He had so many surgeries that he qualified for the hospital's bonus rewards program. They even threw in a free hysterectomy for Marge. After the surgery, Homer couldn't stand up for a while and would have to use a wheelchair for some time. Now he also had to pay the hefty surgical bills. When Homer saw the bill, he tried to distract the doctor to escape the debt, but the next second, he fell to the ground again. Homer ended up in the operating room once more. The doctor ordered him to stay off his feet for 2 weeks. Homer was devastated at the thought of missing 2 weeks of work. Back home, Homer sat in his wheelchair gazing out the window. His friends came by and frolicked around freely right in front of his house. His family members all had their own things to do. Homer was incredibly bored, so he set his sights on the family cat and dog. He stuffed them into a bag together, hoping they would start a cross-species romance. Homer would soon have a magical hybrid pet.
No, that's not how you do it.
But they simply ran away. Just then, Flanders came over with his 2 kids. He wanted to ask Marge to look after them, but Marge wasn't home. She had gone to the morgue to identify a body.
That's not my Uncle Lou. And this man's not dead.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
That's just gas escaping.
So Flanders had to ask Homer to babysit instead. The kids, who were usually extremely restrained at home, could eat whatever they wanted at Homer's. There were no rules here. Anything went as long as it wasn't illegal. They had a wonderful evening. When Flanders came to pick up the kids, they even wanted Homer to babysit them every day. Hearing this, an idea instantly popped into Homer's head. He could open a daycare. With more kids around, he wouldn't be lonely anymore.
Then I'll do it, just to see the look on your face. That's the one.
So Homer immediately started a daycare at home. The residents of Springfield all dropped their kids off at Homer's, while the adults enjoyed some rare peace and quiet. A month later, Homer's injured knee had fully healed, but he still loved working with kids. He always showed endless patience with the children. Even when the kids got bored, Homer would pull them back to keep them entertained. This really annoyed Bart and Lisa. They thought Homer would close the daycare once he recovered, but Homer had suddenly discovered how much he loved taking care of kids. Lisa asked what about her and Bart.
Don't worry, honey. You'll have children of your own someday. Then you'll know my joy.
At school, their friends all praised Homer. All the kids in Springfield loved him, except for Bart and Lisa. They could only watch from the sidelines as Homer played with other kids. To win Homer back, Bart prepared a gift and delivered it on his skateboard. When Homer opened it, he only commented on how nice the frame was. Then he tossed out the photo inside and put his daycare license in it instead. One day, while Homer was playing with the kids in the treehouse, his deeds caught the attention of Springfield's Good Guy Award Committee. Staff members came to the Simpsons house to present Homer with the Best Good Guy Award and film some behind-the-scenes footage of his work.
Is there a snack table?
It's already set up.
Don't film this.
The film crew moved in. Lisa's room was taken over by the crew, and Bart was even pushed outside to sleep. During an interview, Homer even stepped on Bart's hand.
Ow! You stepped on my arm!
Sorry, Daddy thought you were a pile of cable.
To get revenge, Bart and Lisa decided to expose Homer's true colors to everyone. Soon, the day of the Good Guy Award ceremony arrived. First up was the Most People-Pleasing Personality Award. The nominees were all people you could walk all over: Flanders, Skinner, and Mother Teresa. The winner was Skinner. Next came the Good Guy Award, the main event of the evening. The host was about to announce the winner on stage, while Homer sat nervously in the audience, afraid he wouldn't win.
Homer Simpson!
Yes! All my love has come back in trophy form.
The audience watched footage of Homer's outstanding contributions. He was kind and gentle, a great playmate for the kids, and a wonderful father. If there was one word to describe him, it would be
Big phony!
At that critical moment, Bart and Lisa struck. They played their prepared video on the screen. The video showed Homer not only as a drunk, but also gambling at home. He had even used Maggie as a betting chip. Footage of him hitting his kids was also shown. Watching his glorious image crumble, Homer rushed on stage and grabbed Bart by the throat to shut him up. The parents instantly regretted everything and immediately ordered their kids to stay away from Homer. Homer panicked and tried to flee with the children. He locked them in a paddy wagon outside and promised to take them for chocolate milkshakes. Police cars followed in pursuit. In his panic, Homer lost control and crashed into a tree. He decided to abandon the vehicle and flee on foot. He tried to climb over a chain link fence but realized he was too fat. Then he tried digging under it like a dog. Then he gave up and started running back and forth aimlessly. Next, Homer crawled into a pipe, but his rear end was too big and he got stuck. His legs flailed helplessly outside.
Alright, fatty, out of the pipe.
Homer asked his kids why they had humiliated him, but he also knew it was because he had given all his fatherly love to other kids. Now, Homer had learned his lesson and realized his mistake. He promised to only care for his own children from then on.
Snack table while we still have it.
The Teamster said they'd pick it up by 5.
Yeah, that'll happen.